Heavy rain in the last couple of days. Luckily the sun shines again. The weather is really strange though. I open up the door to the balcony. There is a nice temperature outside. In the last 2 days I had dinner at a friend's place. Thai green curry with chicken and turkey shawarma. Some conversations in between as well. Walk back home in the rain again. I need to order new medicines today. Totally forgot about them. For my cholesterol, burning acid, vitamin D3 and cream for my eye. Having trouble with that again. Last weekend I watched some documentaries on Netflix again. The last episode about Bill Gates. There are 3 episodes online. I like watching them. He has an interesting brain, reading a lot, giving much to his own charity, including a lot of money from Warren Buffett, another rich person. They are on the same level with many things. I also watched 3 episodes about World War II in color. That was a recommendation from a good friend of mine. In the past I watched many documentaries on Discovery Channel. Anyways, I don't watch TV anymore. So that has been a while ago. I loved watching footage in color. Pretty cool. Some things I already knew. Things I didn't know was that London was bombed heavily. More than I thought actually. The Germans made a mistake with that. They bombed civilian areas. As a retaliation, the British bombed Berlin. It is a nice series. Also, before the war started, the Italians and Germans helped out Spain. They were in a civil war at that time. Most well known is Guernica, of course. They bombed the shit out of them. There is a big painting about that made by Picasso. The last episode I watched on Netflix was from The Dark Crystal. Might want to finish that one. A puppet series from Jim Henson. A minor point from watching these documentaries was that I'm really down and out already for a week. Too intense for me. Really tired and I can't focus that well of that. I'm lighting up a smoke, nearly out of tobacco. Listening to many bands again. At the moment I'm listening to Underworld. Other bands I listened to last week were Yusuf, also known as Cat Stevens, The Rolling Stones, Simon and Garfunkel, The Doors, Nine Inch Nails, Tool and the Beatles again. Grey clouds appear out of nothing. The sun disappears again and it started to rain. Great to clean downstairs. Some dishes and vacuum cleaning the place. It isn't that messy though. Unfortunately, the dishwasher doesn't work properly. There is a weird noise coming out of it again. I did add some salt a couple of days ago and then it worked fine. That means I have to do the dishes old school, by hand. I'm looking forward to the new season from Rick and Morty. Can't wait. I started watching that series when it just came out. I jumped in at the 2nd or the 3rd episode from the first season. A good friend of mine knows a lot about new series and mostly they will do well in the future. Like Community, Mad Men, Game of Thrones, Battlestar Galactica. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, The Tudors, Downton Abbey, Mindhunter and many others. I'm trying to follow them, but can't do that all the time. With some of the series I quit halfway. At least I try it out, of course. Another series I liked was about John Adams, one of the first presidents of the United States, and a series about Saddam Hussein. I'm a big fan of history and watch most of them. Like I said earlier on, I also about the First World War and the Second World War. Would love to see other documentaries again about the universe. I do like Joe Rogan as well. Talked about that last week. He has interesting subjects and some movies on YouTube aren't that long. Sometimes I like a good match as well. Don't watch them all the time. This evening you have the Champions League with Ajax from Amsterdam against Valencia from Spain. If I can, I will watch that until the end, even if it's just for the first half. Mostly I watch the Dutch team whenever possible. We didn't participate with the last 2 big tournaments. I really hope we'll go through in participating with the European Championships next year. We did become 2nd in the Nations League though, but that doesn't really count. It's something new and many people don't know what it is all about. Another thing I want to talk about is that I'm participating in a Dutch drawing competition. You can vote on the drawing since the 1st of October. Unfortunately, it is only in the Dutch language. I will put a link below though. Who knows, maybe you can vote on my drawings. You only need to add your email and press the button. Then you need to press on the link you will receive in your email. I participate with 3 drawings, but only one can go through to the next round. The person with the most votes will win the publicity prize, and the top 3 will receive a nice prize as well. I hope that I might get expositions because of participating with this contest. That's already the end. I would want to thank you guys for giving me feedback on my movies. That does me really well. Then I know I'm on the right track. It is difficult sometimes to talk about certain things. So time for a cup of tea with honey. Thanks all for watching, and I would love to see you guys next time. Bye.